bone in your body. It's right here, right in your upper thigh. So we had the biceps femoris back here, and then in the front, those are the quadriceps femoris on the front. Most people call those their quads. Quad means what? 4, right? So this is your hip flexor and your knee extensors. That's what they do. There are 4 individual muscles. We can look at our picture here. Over there's the front. You have 3 vastus muscles and a rectus femoris muscles. And you can go and look at those and research those if you're interested. This is the main bulk of the thigh, and this is the most powerful group of muscles in the body, your quadriceps, right here. So those are very powerful. We have a lot of different exercises that we can look at. What I wanted to show you are some resistance bands. So I have several of these, and we're going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon of some resistance bands. I'll tell you how to get in on that. But we have light, medium. This one is heavy. There's also extra heavy and XX heavy. These are not the non-slip ones. These are just kind of ones I got off of Amazon. But you slip them around your feet. We're going to try here, so I hope I don't fall. Put it above your knees. Right? And this will also help you get a little bit more bang for your buck when we're doing these exercises. So the first one we want to do is just a body weight squat. So if we're going to squat, let me show you from the side. Again, you want your feet about hip distance apart. When you go down, you're going to sit your butt back and down. You want to keep your knees behind your toes. You do this one, you're not helping yourself any. That's going to hurt your ankles, right? We don't want to do that. We want to keep our butt back and down and our knees behind our toes. So we're going to sit like we're sitting in a chair and squeeze your legs back up and sit and squeeze. The resistance band makes it a lot harder. If you want to do, you could add weights, and this is what's called a suitcase squat. Pretend you're going to your friend's house and you're carrying 2 heavy suitcases, and you're going to sit them on the ground and pick them back up, right? And sit them on the ground and pick them back up. You can also do a front squat. You can hold those weights here, and then you're just going to go same motion, down and back up, down and back up. And squats are very good for your quads. Let's put our weights down for a second, and we're going to look at what's called a walking lunge. I'm going to start over here on the mat and head that way. You can hold weights if you want, but you don't have to. You want to hit with your heel and go down, hit with your heel and go down, right? Then we can turn around here, same thing. We're walking and lunging, walking and lunging. That's just a front lunge. I don't have a chair here, but typically I would use a chair or a stool for a step up. It can be, I have one at home that's adjustable. It goes from 14 to 16 to 20 inches, and all you're going to do is going to step up on it and pull your body weight up. I'm trying to think of something like I could use a chair. Hold on. Like this. When you want to get something stable, right? Let's try it this way. It's kind of high. You might not want to put your band on the first time you do these because you might fall. So let's leave it off. You're going to go up, your weight's in your heel, you push off. You don't want to push off on the leg that's on the floor. You want the leg that's on the chair or the step to do all the work. Push up, right? You can do it where you push up, tap, so you're, not, or you can just do push up, knee, push back down. That's a step up, okay? Let's move our chair back out of the way, and I will show you a lateral lunge. Lateral means out to the side. So you want to start on one side, right? We're going to lunge over to our right. My right, your left. We're going to lunge this way. What you want to do is to sit down. So when you put your leg out, you want to sit and feel that in your heel. You don't want to come here and collapse this over, collapse this out. We want to feel a stretch here, and we want to make sure we can feel it in our quads on that side. So over, down, back up. We can do the same thing on the other side. Stand, we're going to lunge to the left. Over, sit in your heel, come back up, right? Over, sit in your heel, come back up. Make sure you're keeping the weight in your heel. A Bulgarian split squat, we'll need our chair again here. And I'm going to do it without weight so that I don't fall. but you can do it with weights. What you want to do for a Bulgarian split squat is use your box or a chair, stool, something that you have at home. You're going to put this one foot on the box or the chair. You can do it two separate ways. Shoelaces down or toe. Whatever's more comfortable for you that you're not going to fall. So what we're going to do here is just to squat on one leg. Keeping this leg here, you're going to go straight down. Let me move out a bit. Straight down, back up, right? Straight down, back up. We're doing that to concentrate on just one side of the quads. And then you're going to flip, I don't want to not face you, we're going to flip it around and try it on the other side. And then the last thing we have is a little bit of cardio mixed in, is a squat jump. You can put your band back on. You can use a light one, medium, heavy one, doesn't matter. You can put it on or leave it off. You're just going to go down into a squat and jump back up, right? We go down and jump. When you jump, you go down, you're going to push your hips forward, right? For me, it's toward the camera. Show you from the side. Here we go. We're going down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Once you do that for a little while, you're going to run out of breath. Let me fix my mic here. Okay, so let's move on to the gastrocnemius. That's a big word, right? That's what you call your calf muscle. Oh, this broke. You want to stop? I can put it together. The next lower body is the gastrocnemius. That's your calf muscle right here. You guys, everybody knows what the calf muscle is. Its function is to pull your heel up and extend your foot down, right? This provides the propelling force in running and jumping. So if you see sometimes people have very well-developed calf muscles, they run a lot, they jump a lot, they have, you know, that's a part very good for your feet too. So we're going to look at real quick some exercises, and the first one is just simply a calf raise. All you do is to squeeze your butt cheeks together and to step up on your calves, right? Just like that. Flex them, and it's just, you can do like this, or sometimes if you want to focus on a little bit of the differences, you can point your toes out a tad bit and calf raise like that. Woo, I'm going to fall, my glutes aren't strong enough, huh? Like that, or you can punch your toes in a little bit and calf raise up. So it just focuses on different parts of your calf. Let's just simply look, and you guys know what a jumping jack is. I don't want to jump around a lot, but you know a jumping jack. You're just going to jumping jack. Those help on your calves because you're jumping on your toes, right? And so also like seal jacks, right? That's if you look like a seal, you go like this, out and back in. I'm sorry, do not collapse your knees like I just did. Out, there you go, and back in. Out and back in. So those help with your calf muscles. The last muscle group that we're going to look at here in the lower body is your gluteus muscles, right? Back here, your butt. So we have two sets, the gluteus maximus and the gluteus medius, and this just tells us a little bit about where they are and how big they are. The function is external hip rotation. We have a few exercises that we're going to do on the floor. So we're going to move back down to the floor, and I'll show you these quickly. We've already looked at the bridge, the glute bridge. You remember that one. You get down on the floor, and we can lay on our back, and you're going to put your feet here, right? And you're going to go up in a glute bridge. Remember what I told you, hips rotated up, belly button to your spine. So here's where you can bring in your band again if you'd like. Let's slip our band on. We're going to put it up here to our back, right above our knees again. And that will help you also in your glute bridges and these other exercises. B are donkey kicks. So if you come on all fours, like your hands and knees, this is called the tabletop position. And the donkey kick, all we're going to do is kick up with our, you want to take your heel and push it to the ceiling, right? Heel up, heel up. Keep your arms straight and your abs in. Squeeze your glute. You can feel it very definitely. We can try the other side. Donkey kick, donkey kick, donkey kick. That helps a lot. The other one is called a fire hydrant. This is sort of like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. That's why they call it that. So we're again on all fours. In this instance, we're going to take our leg out to the side. You should feel it also in the glute that doesn't move, right? So you can feel it here in the glute that does move, and you can feel it in the glute that doesn't move. We're going to do this side, right there, okay? That's a fire hydrant. And the last one's called a clam. So we're going to keep our knees bent on our side, sort of like this. You can lay your head all the way down if you'd like, put it here if you'd like, come up on your elbow, it doesn't matter. What we're going to do simply is to open our legs like a clamshell. If you do it here on the ground, you can feel, especially with the band on, you can feel it here in your upper thigh, or you can raise up and lift and back down. Raise up and lift and back down. And you can feel that on that bottom glute as well. So those are our exercises there. There's a lot of exercises that help your glutes. If you want to develop your glute muscles, we'll look into those later. And the last thing we'll look at quickly are the muscles of the abdomen, right, of your trunk. These are the most important muscles sometimes in your body because they're stabilizers, right? They're used for everything that you do. You have obliques, and those are the ones that run down the sides of your abs here, right? You have both external and internal obliques. They're the ones that give you rotation. Like if you move here, you can rotate that way, rotate this way. Those are your oblique muscles. Trunk flexion and rotation, they're also responsible for pulling your chest to the ground or pulling your chest down. We can look at a couple of these on the ground. Let's do these three and then we'll come back to standing. So turtle crunches that help your obliques. First of all, I don't know why they call it a turtle, but they do. So you want to lay on your back. Make sure you get your heels again close to your glutes, right? You're going to lay here. You can cup your hands if you want or put them straight out. You want to grab your ankles. Squeeze and grab, squeeze and grab, squeeze and grab. Now we don't want to be here with your shoulder blades on the ground, right? That's not helping anybody. You want your shoulder blades off the ground, squeeze and grab, squeeze and grab, squeeze. You can feel that in your obliques as they squeeze, right? That's easy way to do it. Okay, side plank, same thing. You can be up on your arm like this, right? Up on your side in a plank. You can be down on your elbow, up on your side on a plank. You can also put one foot in front if you can't hold yourself up and be in a side plank. That you can feel in your obliques as well, to hold the weight of your body up. Let's see, in a T rotation. You can do this one from your hands like this. What we're going to do is get a plank position. So you have your hands, put your nose, your face somewhere between your thumbs, your feet straight out. We want to push out on your feet so that you're holding, pull your abs in, right? For a T rotation, we're just going to rotate up and back down. Rotate up and back down. If you really want to get fancy, you can try it from your elbows, right? Plank from your elbows, rotate up and back down, rotate up and back down. That's a T rotation because we're kind of forming a T. The last one is a standing ab workout, It's called standing side abductions. Remember, in the first video, we talked about the difference between abduction and adduction. Ab, we're moving the leg away from the body. So if you're standing up, you can put your arm here, you can put your arm out. You're just moving your leg away. We're abducting it. Abduct, abduct. That helps your obliques. This side, abduct, abduct. Okay? Let's look at the last one here. These are pretty easy ones. Good, huh? I'm tired. So we have rectus abdominis. Those are what people, when they say you have a six-pack, those are your abs. That's what they're talking about, your rectus abdominis. They are paired muscles. That's why you would see the six-pack, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have one. Running vertically on each side of the anterior wall of the abdomen. Their function is to move the rib cage and the pelvis, either toward each other, right, or independently of each other. And the last two exercises we'll do, the first one is called bicycle crunches. So everybody knows these, they've seen them, right? You've seen someone do bicycles. We're going to lay on your back. You can put your hands here if you want, behind your head, but don't pull on your neck. Come up and you're going to just bicycle it over. What you want to make sure that you're not doing is just going this far. You want to actually feel your trunk rotate. Rotate over, rotate over, rotate over. And it's better if you go slower to feel the contraction of your rectus abdominis muscles. And the very last one we'll look at is a leg raise. This helps our lower abdomen. We can get some mobility there. You can put your hands under. If you want to do is make sure your spine is touching the floor. So you push it into the floor. You can put your hands here for support if you need them. Keep your legs straight out, and you're just going to raise them up and put them back down, right? Raise them up and put them back down. You can feel that. If you hold that, you could really feel that in your rectus abdominis muscles. Okay? So I'm going to stand back up. All this up and down, huh? So I hope that you like these videos. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and share these with your friends. And we will see you next time. Have a good day.